The world of politics. A cutthroat world of be stabbed or get stabbed. Politically, of course. Sometimes you're backstabbing so much that you find yourself the only person left to backstab is yourself. Some say that I'm like that purple guy, Thanos. I think I'm saying that wrong. I think it's probably foreign, right? Thanos, the anus. I don't know. But the point is, it's a tough life being a politician. With the snap of my finger, I decide the fate of millions. But it's all worth it in the end because, other than the power trip I experience, it's also about the people I represent. Like, wow, look at this. Look at this hard-working young man. This is exactly why I do this type of life. Young, brave, and most definitely getting drafted in this upcoming war. Maybe my son will end up just like him, working the minimum wage American dream.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell, is that me? Alright, well then, hi there, my name is Ulysses Buchanan, and it's been a while since you've seen me in our great state of Florida. Well, to all you new folk out there, let me introduce myself. I am the state legislator for... Okay, can I get like a better photo here? Because this is just not... Alright, perfect. Alright. I am the state legislator for Florida's 69th legislative district of Hog Lake. It was 54th, then 69th, then not a district at all. But I'll talk about that one later. Now, my district is the best district. Not many people can say that they have such a diverse coalition of citizens. We're talking about Scientologists, tortoises, the Fisher family, my distant cousin Jebediah, and Blue Eyes White Dragon, Matthew McConaughey on Winter Break. Supposedly the Loch Ness Monster was also supposed to migrate here, but he was in the process of getting his visa. I actually did this documentary crew thing following me before. I just don't remember it too well. I think it was the year 2020. There was me, my legislative assistant Maggie, my arch nemesis, legislator Tyrone from Miami, and the entire state of Florida legislature. Well, okay, if I'm correct, I think I tried to pass a few bills, some through the governor.
Mr. Governor, I know your history as a businessman, and your personal actions have inspired me to start my own McDonald's franchise. Although unsuccessful, I know you do adhere to the economic principle of I give you money and you give me a sandwich in return.
Well, let's hear it out. Let's go ahead and tell me what you guys have to propose.
Okay, beautiful. Well, Mr. Governor, firstly on the agenda, you know what indentured servitude is, right?
What?
Mainly through the legislature, and I got Bill 407D passed. Rousing success, right? So whatever did happen to that young, charming legislator that took the political world by storm? Well, the answer to that is an incredibly complex series of unfortunate events that took place after you last caught me. Now, let's go back to my glorious debut at the Florida legislature. My charisma alone got the Bill 407D passed, economic incentives to foster business development in small rural areas. Mainly, I was aiming for these developments to happen in Hog Lake, and it did, just not what I had in mind. Essentially, instead of a thriving Navajo casino or a thriving rat-themed theme park, the only business that decided to incubate themselves in the precious placenta of Hog Lake was a paint factory. Now, we thought this was incredible at first. We get a lot of paint from this. Maybe Hog Lake is the epicenter for a 21st century modern artistic renaissance. Instead, we discovered that a paint factory takes a lot of water. And I mean, let me see these statistics. 123 gallons of water per dollar output, according to Wikipedia. So they drained our swamp. Hog Lake wasn't a lake anymore. It was just hog. And nobody wants to live in a town called Hog. It's disgusting. So there was no more lake. All of our amphibious and phylum chordata aquatic creatures all moved out. So yeah. The legislative district of Hog Lake was absorbed by the nearest congressional district due to its political ineffectiveness, or that's what the governor told me, and since there was no district to legislate, I had to resign as legislator. However, it is not all that bad because I have been relocated into sunny Fort Lauderdale. But I know what you guys may be asking. Ulysses, why have you been relocated into this new big city? Couldn't you have stuck it out in Hog Lake? Well, the answer to that, my friend, is it lies in some very tragic events. In my final time at Hog, I actually witnessed a murder and cannibalism that that really struck me down to my core. And now I'm a customer of the FBI's Witness Protection Program. Now let me tell you how that happened.
Jesus Christ. Is that what he said?
Hi, I'm Vince Pipe. I'm a federal U.S. Marshal, and no, he's not in the Witness Protection Program, and no, he did not witness a murder either. Basically, he just walked in on a man eating dinner.
Hey Bob, you got any more of those probiotics? I've been getting like indigestions. You know those what the astrologist's been talking about? No. It can't be. Is that Tuna Tammy? You murdered my godmother! My godmother! My godmother Tammy! She's been murdered by my neighbor Bob! Come quickly or immediately!
Agent Pipe. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, sir.
You have a new case. Homicide. Middle of no... Get that shit off your screen!
Right away, sir, right away. I'm sorry.
I expect you to do your best.
Thank you, sir, I always do. Finally, my big break. Ulysses Buchanan? Let's go. Come with me. We need to talk. Somewhere more covert. So, let me get this straight. You illegally entered your neighbor's home, witnessed him about to eat dinner, and then verbally abused and harassed him, and then called 911, where they heard your call, leading to the county SWAT unit to arrive, and due to what they thought was imminent danger to all parties, leading to excessive force being used on Bob, leading to multiple broken bones for him, having to go through intensive physical and mental therapy, and he's now suing the federal government and all local subdivisions for the damages.
I don't really know what you just said, but it did seem like a very glass half empty way of putting it. So am I going into some witness perplexion pilgrim, or, you know, because I saw that crime?
Well, due to the restraining order put on to you by Citizen Bob. Wow, there's no last name on record. It's just Bob. Well, the entire county, and with their legal reasoning of your contribution to the regression of society and crimes against humanity, yes, you will be relocated away from here.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Hog, but if it means serving my community as a witness, I'll do it. But yeah, it was tragedy after tragedy. But it's all God's plan. And what this calls for right now is me, myself, and I, Ulysses Judas Buchanan, to take on the political world once again. Now, every one of my two friends on Omegle have been asking me, Ulysses, what are you gonna do now in this big old city? How are you gonna make your roaring political comeback? Well, let me tell you now, my child. My godmother, Tuna Tammy, always said you gotta reach for the stars. And I think this congressional election for Florida's 22nd district is my way of getting back into politics and employment.
Ulysses, you can come into my office. Mr. Ulysses, you may take a seat over there. Now, Ulysses, I understand you're trying to initiate a campaign for a congressional run. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Ulysses, being a congressman is no easy task. You'll be representing more than 3 million of our district at Washington, D.C. and our very state capital. What qualifications do you garner to be a congressman?
Well, I started my own McDonald's franchise once.
Oh. And what were your profit margins for this franchise?
Well, we were only open for a few days. Health inspectors found like a rat's nest in our McFlurry machine.
A rat's nest?
Yeah, but you know that experience really taught me a lot about entrepreneurship and business. BIZNESS.
Are you fucking kidding me? Do you not grapple the brevity of what being a congressman is? Is the livelihood of millions just a joke to you? I'm appalled.
I was also the state legislator for Florida's 69th legislative district. I also drafted and billed 407D, Bill 407D.
Oh, pardon me. I didn't know I was speaking to a legislator. Well, in that case, you'll be just about as qualified as the only other person you're running against.
Who would I be running against?
Just this bright young political mind named Tyrone from Miami. He's accomplished so much in such little time. I think you guys will have a great race.
God damn it, Tyrone! You know he's my arch nemesis, right? That man has wronged me every single day of my life by continuously winning, proving me wrong. Talking to my mother, I can't have it. I can't accept it. Are you sure he's running?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. Give me that paper.
Well, anyway, you'll just, sign here. And you should be good to go.
All right then. What is a party affiliation?
Oh, just put your party affiliation.
Like party?
Like?
Well, I was only invited to only like one party in my life, but it was quite the time. All right. All right. Looks like I'm running for Congress now. Remember the name. Ulysses Buchanan, running for Project X. Alright guys, we're here in downtown Fort Lauderdale. I'm here to campaign. A lot of cars, a lot of restaurants, a lot of people. I think this is the perfect place to really establish my domain, really mark my territory. But yeah, I'd like to show off this poster. I really used it against my cousin Adolf back in the legislative elections in Hog Lake. POOP, that's actually an acronym, and that stands for Please Obey Our Only Omnivorous Planet, because I'm a very pro-environment candidate for this election. But yeah, local library did me nice. Let's go get some votes. Hi there. Hi. It's really scary. I've never seen so many automobiles in one area. Hi there, ma'am.
Hi,
would you like to?
I'm going to work, actually.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you wanted to vote for me for Congress.
I'd love that for you. Give me one.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go do a haircut. He's waiting.
Oh. Hi there, ma'am. Have you voted for Congress yet? Would you like to? I'm a candidate running for our City Congressional District. Would you like to fly?
All right, campaigning has not went off to the best start, but let me tell you some context about my arch nemesis, Tyrone, who I'm running against. We actually went to the same high school. He was the legislator in Miami. He beat me in every election that we faced. He also beat me a few times, like, you know, physically. But, here we are. What the hell? Is that Tyrone? On my turf? Hey, Tyrone! What the hell are you doing here? What do you want from me? Get off my turf! Who do you think you are? What are you talking about? God damn. Tyrone always doing this shit, thinking he's better than me or something.
Man, I really like this place, but I got some shop. Got some new stuff in. I love shopping here, but we got some backwater trash that walked in. Trash? Who's this?
Hi there, sir. I see. My name is Ulysses Buchanan. I'm running for Congress here at for the 22nd district. Here's my flyer. Here's my flyer.
Man, we can't have any soliciting here, man. You can't be like loitering, no soliciting. Nah, man.
What is this? Get out!
Get out!
And stay out. This is Tyrone territory, okay?
By the way, vote for me for Congress.
Alright, so campaigning has been off to a great start. I've secured at least like 5 votes from this band I met called The Alternative, right? I hope they promote me on their like band page or something. But other than that, it isn't enough. What we gotta remember is that for an election, you've got to secure an endorsement from someone important. However, we're gonna go to a meeting right now to secure that. Alright, so we're here at this high school now because our old friend has actually told us to meet us here. I don't know why, but Colonel Muhammad Johnson.
That's general to you now. I heard you're running for Congress now, big man.
Yes, I am. Oh, first let me tell the documentarians who this man is. This is Colonel, excuse me, General Muhammad Johnson. This was actually my boy here from Hog Lake. Now, what did happen? You enlisted, became a SEAL, rose through the ranks, and then you became a general.
I am indeed that man. So who are you running against?
Can you believe it, actually? I am running against our old classmate, Tyrone.
Tyrone? I hated that kid. Always telling me which countries we can and cannot bomb.
Yeah, honestly, he's like my nemesis at this point. Oh, You know what? He's like the evil Spider-Man, and I'm like the cool guy in that movie, Mysterio.
I could definitely see that.
General, what I'm gonna need from you is an endorsement. If I get support from a big military general and the support of the entire United States Army, I think I got the selection in the bag.
You know what, Ulysses? You got it.
Really?
Yup. But you gotta let me help you in this campaign. I know a thing or two about rallying the troops. Something I learned back in my Navy SEALs days. You have to infiltrate their defenses. We have to covert and colonize them from within.
All right, how are we gonna do this? When and where?
Let me tell you where it's gonna happen, at the nightclub.
The nightclub?
That's where all the young people are. We have to infiltrate and we have to get the vote, and we're gonna win you this election. Now onwards, Ulysses. Let's go get some.
Well, today's the day. Today we find out who's gonna become the congressional man of this district. Now, we're here in some kind of like forest or something, but I think this is where the Grand Wizard does his ceremonies. Look at Tyrone over there. Thinking he's gonna win or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's so... Yeah, no, there's no way he's gonna win. Yeah. No, for some reason they sent me the address of this fucking forest. I don't know what's going on here. They said something about a clan's wizard. I don't know.
I think we got this in the bag. I might have slipped the guy on the inside counting the votes a $20 bill and a Franklin. So we'll see.
Ulysses Buchanan. I'd say it's nice to see you, but the debate is over. There's no need for lies. I don't know what you're talking about, Paige.
Alright, well, guess what, Tyrone? I humped your mama.
Oh!
I am the Grand Wizard, moderator of elections.
What the? Moderator of elections, you say? So you're in charge. Why the fuck are we here?
Well, that would be due to budget constraints. It costs $300 an hour to rent out, a legitimate auditorium, and we don't have that type of cash. And it's convenient for me since I live a cave, like just around there. And it's just how it is, honestly.
Well, the results of the election are in. Candidates, will you please step onto the stage?
Well, firstly, I would like to congratulate both of you of running an amazing campaign.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing here, man?
Yo, wake the fuck up.
Hey, man, are you deaf?
Yeah, man. Are you deaf? Look at you. It's hot in here, isn't it? See, the election. It's really getting to you, isn't it, Ulysses? Man, oh man. Passed out after a night of clubbing? Are you really fit to be a politician like you say you are?
What are you looking at?
Oh, what the hell? Where am I? These ain't even my shorts. Grand Wizard, is that you?
The fuck is a Grand Wizard?
Oh shit. What's that? I gotta take this call. Hi there. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Buchanan. We were just wondering if you were still showing up to the congressional debate. It starts at 6 p.m. and you still haven't checked in yet.
Huh? Debate? No, I ain't gone fishing.
No, the political debate, where you argue your viewpoints against your opponent.
No, I don't. I'm not, ma'am. I do not know what you're talking about.
Actually, you did. When you decided to run for Congress, a primetime television debate is mandatory, and if you're not here, you'll be disqualified for the voting.
Yeah, I'll be there right away.
What do you mean?
Oh, hey man, Wizard, do you mind if I get a ride?
Yeah, sure, man. If it gets you out of here quicker, I really don't care.
Alright, this looks about right. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, drive! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Drive! Ulysses Buchanan running under Project X?
Ah, right here. Yeah, you need on stage immediately.
Yes, sir.
Ulysses Buchanan, late as usual.
Legislator Tyrone, it seems our political paths have crossed again.
You see, you always call me Legislator Tyrone. You do know I have a last name, right?
Yeah, I'm not stupid, legislator. Your last name's Tyrone.
You imbecile. My name is Tyrone Woodley. Tyrone is my first name. We've known each other for 20 years. How could... You know what? I expected too much from you.
Wait, so your full name is Tyrone Woodley?
Yes, and what of it?
Nothing.
Welcome to the 2022 midterm congressional debate for Florida's 22nd legislative district. I'd like to welcome our two candidates, Legislator Tyrone of Miami and former legislator Ulysses Buchanan. One of these two men will have full political control over the lives of 3 million people. So, yeah, this is important. We will each be asking you questions with a 1-minute time limit with chances for cross-examination. Well, who's ready to rumble? In public policy. Now, Legislator Tyrone, what are your plans for revitalizing our local economy?
Are you calling me Legislator Tyrone because of my title, or do you actually think that's my name?
You are on the clock. Answer the question.
Well, I have a 10-page plan on my website, legislatortyrone.gov, to make this economy a great one, a better one, a bustling one. It will be increasing incentives for innovation. I'll be making sure our investments have been the best they've ever been. And Fort Lauderdale, in all honesty, will be better under the Legislator Tyrone.
What say you, Legislator Buchanan?
Oh, well, I plan to do the same. However, how can Tyrone here say this city when he's been in Miami here this whole time?
Yes. Well, to be fair to Ulysses, I was the legislator of Miami. And while Miami and Fort Lauderdale are different, they aren't actually that different. They're both huge metropolitan areas. And I have an impeccable track record with Miami. And I intend to do the same thing here in Fort Lauderdale. However, I seem to be forgetting. Where are you from again, Mr. Buchanan, is it?
Well, you know we're from the same hometown. Hog Lake.
Exactly. That doesn't sound like Fort Lauderdale to me. Exactly how long have you even been in this district anyways?
2 weeks.
Exactly. Mr. Buchanan here has only resided in this area for less than a month, yet he believes he has the necessary experience to lead this district.
Legislator Buchanan, final rebuttal?
Well, a great scientist by the name of Einstein Bagel once said that time was relative. So, yep.
All right, gentlemen, on to the next question. What is your position on environmental awareness? Mr. Buchanan, you can start.
Well, I am definitely quite aware of the environment. What about you, Legislator Tyrone?
I believe environmental awareness is an incredibly important issue, especially for a place like Fort Lauderdale and all of South Florida, where our beautiful beaches and our nature preserves are the heart of this city. They attract thousands of tourists that keep this city running, and all in all, create a beautiful place to live in. That is why I have currently trending acronym in pop culture and social media. Now, bear with me, it's going to sound dumb, but it does have a deeper meaning. P-O-O-P, poop. I know, I understand. It's not the greatest acronym, but what it represents is something much, much deeper. Protect our only planet. Because when you really think about it, we only have the one to live in. And we need to do everything in our power to protect it, to cherish it, and make sure it survives as long as our people do. Because it is our only planet.
Wow. That was beautiful, Mr. Tyrone. I have no further questions. Anything you want to add, Mr. Buchanan?
No, I fundamentally agree with what Legislator Tyrone had to say. I also had my own poop at one time or another. I just don't remember what it was. What I have to say here, ladies and gentlemen, poop is something that really we should be all ingesting inside of us. Spread it to every man, woman, and child in this country.
Okay, so, Legislator Tyrone. As you know, this is a national position, so you'll be representing us at the Capitol in Washington, D.C. How do you intend to make our voices be heard?
When I get elected, I know I'll be a junior congressman, but I'll do everything in my power to make sure the people of Fort Lauderdale have their voices heard. I will not be afraid in stating our voices, and even in legislation, I'll do everything I can to pass bills that benefit everyone, even if it means I had to collaborate with opposing parties.
Legislator Buchanan.
Well, as you know, I am running under the Project X party, and this is where I fundamentally disagree with my nemesis. Right here. For me, I'm a loyalist. Always will be a loyalist. And it don't matter what other parties are going to try to talk to me. It could be Coachella, the Country Music Awards. It don't matter if it's the goddamn Nobel Peace Prize. I will remain loyal. I'm only Project X.
Gentlemen, last question of the night. Due to the fact that we only have funding to broadcast this for 15 minutes on C-SPAN 13. So, gentlemen, why do you want to be congressional representative of Florida's 22nd district?
Me, South Florida is somewhere I've called home ever since I started my career in politics. From getting coffee to spending all-nighters drafting legislation, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this district. I've done everything I can to make it a better place. And while I may be from Miami, in here, I'm a true Floridian just like the rest of you guys. Miami doesn't matter. I'm here for Fort Lauderdale, and this is truly my home.
Mr. Buchanan.
Well, I come from a small town, maybe the smallest town. A town called Hog Lake, and I've seen its rise and I've seen its demise. And for right now, Fort Lauderdale is my new home, and I want to do my best for this place and its people. It's a completely new thing to me. Just this entire area we have this swamp called the beach. There's so many loose women at the nightclub. Oh my God. And there's a thing called the Publix now. Crazy. But for you, my constituents, what I will say is I will fight for you to the end. I will fight the governor. I will spit on the president. I will make love to the Speaker of the House. All for you guys. And you know why? It's because I'm Ulysses fucking Buchanan.
Wow. We don't have an audience here, so I don't know where that's coming from. But thank you so much for that manifesto, Mr. Buchanan.
I would also like to say that I have been endorsed by Colonel Muhammad Johnson.
Yeah. Ooh, let's go, Ulysses.
Mr. Buchanan, you do know General Johnson is currently under trial by the United Nations for multiple war crimes under his campaigns. He's actually went missing a couple weeks ago and is currently being hunted down by Interpol.
Huh? Oh, what I meant to say was that I was anti-endorsed by General Muhammad Johnson.
Well, brothers, sisters, fathers, misogynistic priests, citizens of our district, it is now up to you who becomes our next congressman.
There are some who have been elected positions they don't deserve. They've been given power when they can't handle responsibility. There are men in this country who are dangerous to the progress of our nation. Legislator Tyrone is here to stop them.
The good people who also wanted indentured service, am I correct?
Yeah, what of it?
Isn't indentured servants just a fancy word for slaves?
Stop them from hurting our country, hurting the precious place we call home.
Oh, hi. My name is Tyrone Woodley. Now you may be wondering, Legislator Tyrone, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? I'll answer that for you right now. I'm here working, putting my blood, sweat, and tears into this community, hands-on, just like you wonderful folk have been doing. I'm not better than you, you're not better than me. What we're doing is working together to make a cohesive plan for this district. Now, I may be the legislator for Miami, but I'm wondering what's stopping me from bettering other parts of Florida. That's why I'm coming here to the 22nd Congressional District of Florida to put my blood, sweat, and tears into your county. Now, what can I do for you? Well, what can't I do for you? I've actually had 95% of my bills passed in Miami, and now I'm bringing that here. Now, this is a district that I want to see prosper with everything it could possibly do. Economic prosperity, everything. And I want to be raising my kids here, just like you've been raising your kids here and your parents have done before you. So now you're wondering, wow, well, this is all coming from you. Of course you're going to talk yourself up. What about the other people? What about your other constituents? Well, I'm glad you asked. You'll see what they have to say right here.
When I was a young man in Miami, I was homeless. I was doing crimes, drugs. My God, I was part of the YMCA. Oh. But after Legislator Tyrone passed Bill 333F, I was able to invest and work. And now I'm a millionaire. Wow. Now vote Legislator Tyrone, damn you. Vote Legislator Tyrone, or you might end up homeless like I was. But now, I'm home full. Thank you, Legislator Tyrone.
And thank you, sir. You see, you didn't have to take my word for it. You heard it directly from my constituents. I have an airtight plan that will make sure this country, this state, this district has succeeded on levels that you haven't even imagined before. I will deliver the same amount of economic prosperity and success that I did in Miami. I may be wondering, Tyrone, how are you going to do that? I'll tell you how I'm going to do that. I'll do it by kicking down the doors of poverty, all right? I will bring on a level of success you can't even fathom. How will I do that? By blowing you away. I will blow you away.
Get blown by Tyrone. Voting begins tomorrow at 8 a.m.
I'm Legislator Tyrone, and I approve this message.
The question I always get on a day like this is, what do you think is going to happen? Could be an old-fashioned wave. The type of wave where one party's turnout is not quite as good as the other party's turnout. Only a tiny number of voters.
My time is now. Today we find out who's going to become the next congressman of Florida's 22nd Congressional District.
Who are you guys anyways?
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous.
Documentarians? Who are you with? ABC? CNN? C-SPAN even?
I don't really know what I'm going to do if I don't win. Maybe I should apply for food stamps.
National Geographic? Let me tell you something. Ulysses Buchanan is the most dangerous politician I've ever met.
I spent all my money on this campaign. Like, those nightclubs ain't cheap.
And that's why if you elect him, we'll be facing a depression, even a recession.
I hope I win.
And that's why your children's safety is also at risk if Buchanan is...
Actually, I think I may win. I may have hired some help for this election. Oh, looky there, there's a new governor.
Hey everyone, it's me, Lauren Scarling, Lieutenant Governor. I'm here today to announce the results of the election. Governor DeVoe Elmore could not be here today due to his recent DUI. Regardless, I'd like to thank both candidates for their ideal leadership that they've shown throughout this election. Tyrone, you've personified what it means to be an American. Coming from a small town, you've worked harder than each man before you has. You've created a real-world impact everywhere you've gone. You truly will make a fine congressman. And next up we have... Ulysses Buchanan? What? Well, okay. I mean, I guess it takes some hard work for you to get here. Anyway, so your next congressman will be Ulysses Buchanan? Ulysses Buchanan?
I won!
In Chicago, tears of joy mingled with cheers as 1 million people sang and danced in the streets. In Seattle, it was wine, women, and song, mostly song as serviceman and civilian threw dignity aside. This was the time to whoop it up.
Well, that was a doozy. It looks like I am a congressman right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is quite the luxurious lifestyle. I even got my own butler. Now check this out right here. Mr. Butler, can you please bring me a glass of water?
Butler? Butler? I'm U.S. Federal Marshal Vince Pipe. I'm here to discuss a possible national security threat coming through your borders. We literally talked 2 weeks ago when I relocated you.
That's a nice story, Butler. Now go and give me my glass of water, or you're fired.
Wait, what? Al-Qaeda's already here and you're... What the fuck?
Well, in all seriousness, I do have quite the job ahead of me. I'm gonna have to do my best to help people who have been victims to the system. But really, the real victim here is legislator Tyrone, because for the first time in his life, he is unemployed. So, I guess I'm gonna have to help him too. You know, going from a small town like Hog Lake to this incredibly big city like Fort Lauderdale, this is my home now. And, you know, this is really what Florida is to me. It's the accumulation of diverse to undiverse people all accumulated in 262 square miles of land. Everyone is from somewhere else, or they've been here since the start. It's from boaters to millionaires to people who read to Chili's franchise owners. There's really a community here for everybody. Everywhere I look, there is so many places, so many things to do. There was this place called Flanagan's I went to the other day, and it had the best food I have ever had in my entire life. It is amazing. Then there was this place called a TJ Maxx. Oh my god, I've never seen so many clothes in my entire life. And then there's the beach, and it is absolutely marvelous. Everywhere I look, it is absolutely beautiful. So, I am more than proud to be representing Fort Lauderdale and calling it my home.